When looking for a replacement controller for my aging Elite 2, the NACON Revolution Unlimited Pro V3 came up after some searching. My main goal was to find a wireless premium controller with two customizable back buttons, and with those requirements the market options were quite slim. So how does NACON fit the bill, and can it compete with the likes of Microsoft? Let's find out. The Revolution Unlimited Pro V3 has multiple versions, mostly based on its connectivity and form factor. Prices range from $180 to $115 on sale, which is what I paid. That puts it right in line with most other Pro-style controllers. It comes in a nice velvet black finish with an RGB customizable right stick ring and Omron shoulder buttons. Although originally made for PS4, this device works on PC as well. Quality is here in bounds. It comes in a nice hard case with a cleaning cloth and a threaded USB-C cable. The finish feels soft and comfortable. The face buttons are extra large and mostly flat. D-pad is a rounded cross type. The rear triggers are large, flared, and slightly hooked like the Elite 2. The back buttons are placed on the side of the rear grips, followed by the rear connection switches. And the front sticks have both concave and convex options. The joysticks are ridiculously smooth. They glide without any friction or force needed at all. The problem I have is for small hands, I've struggled to pull both sticks to their outer edges. My fingers are barely hanging on the sticks when you hit that far edge. This can be resolved with an included feature I'll showcase later. The rear buttons are quite a disappointment. They are tiny, short travel, and poorly placed. I really had to strain my hands down on the grips to hit both buttons, and they require way too much force to use. I regularly didn't know if I had hit them enough to even activate. The face buttons, however, are fantastic. Being large and flat makes them easy to press and hard to miss, arguably my favorite part of this device. It really is hard to go back to domed plastic buttons after using these NACON buttons. The D-pad quality is slightly lower than average. It's quite mushy and can be difficult to navigate with precision. Really not a deal breaker, just unimpressive at this price point. And the Omron shoulder buttons also didn't impress. I really don't feel like they are any better than standard shoulder buttons out there. The Revolution Pro also includes swappable stick tops. They're comfortable and easy to swap. They do use clips instead of magnets like the Elite 2, and I can see them breaking fairly easily with the wrong force applied. The other big selling points for NACON are their included controller weights and stick rings. These rings do make the sticks hit the outer edges faster, but in doing so mechanically, the input from the stick won't register at 100% without increasing your dead zone drastically. This ultimately leads to less precision altogether and seems like a fairly useless accessory. NACON would be better off providing a raised stick top for increased precision. And as for the weights, they are completely a personal preference. If you like heavy controllers, you will appreciate them. I personally would rather have less strain on my hands, so the lighter the controller, the better. But you can customize to your liking, and more choice is always preferred. I just don't see this being a main selling point for you to buy this controller. But overall, I feel the NACON Revolution Unlimited Pro V to be a downgraded Elite 2 controller. The D-pad, rear buttons, sticks, and stick tops are all slightly worse than what you get from Microsoft at the same price. If you're on a budget and pick this device up on sale, it's much easier to stomach the flaws. But at $180, you have at least one better option out there. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you appreciated my review of the NACON Revolution Unlimited Pro 3. Let me know what you think about the controller below, and enjoy.